Hello, today I am going to incorporate Christmas themes into a crime fiction story, or show you how to do that anyway, because criminals don't take the holidays off, at least as far as I know anyway, because, well, I'm not a criminal, and maybe we shouldn't either, at least incorporate around our writing time along our family time anyway. And after all, the movies Lethal Weapon and Die Hard took place around Christmas, so why not make some specific stories set around the happiest time of year, the holly jolly Christmas days. Anyway, so let's get right down to the video, starting with number 1, the Stolen Salvation Army Kettle. A kettle that was packed full of donations and cash made it a tempting target for thieves, and it is stolen. The easiest culprit is a desperate homeless man who has been lurking nearby. But the real criminal was using the kettle to smuggle something far more valuable than a few $100s in cash. Stuff like maybe thousands or millions of dollars in diamonds or drugs, or anything else that could be hidden underneath all that cash while the person was carting it away like a sneaky one. Because, well, criminals are sneaky, usually. Anyway, number 2, the Mall Santa Impersonator. A mall Santa is found dead in the changing room, but there is also another Santa suit found nearby, or maybe 2 Santa suits are missing. So who was the imposter, and what was he or she doing there? Another crime that the mall Santa walked in on, and was the dead Santa the target? We don't know. Something to figure out for your story, isn't it? Number 3, the Poisoned Shortbread. Someone mails poisoned homemade cookies to prominent people in town. Who was the baker, and what was the motive for doing this crime? Were they trying to retaliate for corruption, or something along those lines? Number 4, a body under the snowbank. After a heavy snowfall, several days after, the plows are finally able to clear the streets because the snowfall took over several days to finish. Only one plow driver mistakenly clears out a snowbank that had a dead body hidden in it. This sets the time of death all wrong for the cops, and they will need to figure out when the person really died in order to help find the suspect and bring that person to justice, and get justice for the dead person found in the snowbank. Number 5, the wrong gift exchange. At a party, a guest accidentally or otherwise switches a gift bag that has a stack of cash, some threatening letters, or maybe a USB drive with incriminating evidence. This could be something like at a Secret Santa workplace party type thing, gift exchange, and the person who ends up with the USB drive gets killed, and the drive goes missing. We don't know what happened. Water break now. Number 6, the Christmas Choir Kidnapper. After a concert at their school or church, a teenage member of the choir goes missing. The only clue available is something like grainy video footage from the security cameras and a distorted audio of someone singing a twisted version of one of the people's favorite Christmas carols, maybe one that was sang by the choir, something along those lines. Number 7, the Advent Calendar Countdown. A serial offender leaves a clue behind each day of an Advent calendar and sends them to the detective. This could be information on a new crime, or an old one if you want to do a cold case type of thing. You're free, it's your story, do whatever you want. Number 8, the Hit and Run Reindeer. A driver going along a rural road hits what she swore was a deer. When she gets out of the car, she doesn't see anything and figures maybe the animal ran away into the forest to die, or maybe it wasn't as hurt as she thought it was, and so, well, since it was late, she decided she would take the car to the garage in the morning. It turned out that it was a masked robber, escaping from a robbery gone wrong at a very high-end estate, one of the billionaires locally, maybe. And number 9, the Christmas Tree Farm Cover-Up. A Christmas tree farm is a front for smuggling contraband, whatever you can imagine it would be. A worker who was going to blow the whistle, or maybe he was a police informant or an undercover cop, turns up dead. And so now they figure out they have to go through it. And how did this happen? Who blew the operation? Number 10, the nativity scene murder. The town's nativity scene with life-size mannequins becomes a crime scene when one of the mannequins is replaced with a dead body. It was expertly staged, but how and why? So, there you have it, my friends. My 10 Christmas themes for a crime fiction story and how to incorporate them. I hope you liked the video and that it helped you with your own writing. Have a great day and a great week. I will see you in 7 days. So long, everybody.